My introduction at Booker T was when I was 17. I came out here from Texas in August of '51 and moved, as I said, in public housing in Booker T in the small West Side Center, West Side Court Center, were the places of my first connection and my first contact and my first involvement. There were great guidance and great assistance provided for us at my age level at Booker T. We had organizations and teenage organizations for folk connected with Booker T. The natural place for the community center was 2 blocks away. It was Booker T. And you went to Booker T for practically everything. You talked about basketball, yes, that was part of the deal. But you went to Booker T for the teen hip-hops. They weren't called hip-hops, and they called something else in those days. So Booker T was really one of the community centers for African Americans, and it was the community center for African Americans in the Western Addition. Black population in San Francisco is now down to probably under 5%. No one wishes to acknowledge and admit that, but we really are shrinking almost every day, and we need to do something about that. Booker T is an arm of our city that no longer will be just African Americans. Booker T is going to be more diverse, probably, than it's ever been. Just as the Jewish Community Center, some 3 blocks away from where Booker T is, plays such an important role in the lives of the Jewish community as well as the non-Jewish community in San Francisco, I think Booker T is going to play a similar role. It's going to be important in the lives of African Americans because of the historical significance. We didn't have anybody focusing on foster care. That was not part of the delivery system at all. Booker T is going to answer that issue and that need and that programmatic non-existent program for us this time around. That's what I mean by the business of staying in tune with and responding to the needs, period. And you didn't have people as concerned about offering assistance to teenagers who have children. And in some cases, some of these foster care kids are parents already. And that's the kind of thing that could very well be a part of what Booker T is about. That's why Booker T is necessary. And no matter what name it would have, I'm glad it has the name Booker T. But it is a community center that's needed in that part of San Francisco. And the fact that it comes from the African American heritage makes me proud.